Presents and sending Christmas cards and decorating trees and all that, but I always end up feeling depressed. Maybe it's because I'm fat and bald and I'm only 8.
Picture, if you will, a show about Christmas being performed well into January. Now picture yourself having a good time anyway since you already bought your ticket. Now picture, if you will, the portrait of a boy, Charlie Brown. A typical 8-year-old in every way, except he's depressed about the holidays and he has an enormous head. What if you were to step into another dimension, find out what kind of adult Charlie Brown might turn out to be if he continues on this path of angst and depression? At the signpost up ahead, our next stop, the Flash Forward Zone.
Hi. Welcome to Subway. Would you like that toasted?
No thanks, Charlie Brown. I'm plenty toasted. I'm wearing a polar fleece dog suit with a jacket over it. Now back to our story.
Charlie Brown, you're the only person I know who can take a wonderful season like Christmas and turn it into a problem.
That's right, it's another flash forward. Get used to it, it's a theatrical device. This time the subject is Linus Van Pelt, friend of Charlie Brown, and as we all know, obsessed with his blanket. But what sort of future is there for Linus? What kind of a job in store for a grown-ass man obsessed with a blankie?
Dry clean, dry clean, dry clean, dry clean, specialized in blue blanket. Whoa. Dry queen, dry queen, dry queen, dry queen is your dress and your man daddy.
Whoa!
I need you.
flash forward is cooler than mine.
That's true. But maybe Lucy's right. Of all the Charlie Browns in the world, you're the Charlie Browniest.
Yeah, well, I don't remember Linus being Asian.
Hey! Let me tell you something about Asians! We rock! Yeah! This crowd hates Asians. Well, let me tell you something. I'm going to enlighten you. Check this out. Once you go Asian, you won't need that Caucasian! You don't want that! Once you go yellow, you don't need that other fellow! Once you go Chinese, it's awesome! Where my Asians at? Hey, that's my cousin and that's my uncle. Give it up for my family, y'all! It's really sad when you have to bring your own Asians to the theater. Charlie Brown! Don't be depressed about the holidays. You have to think about presents and Santa and Christmas cheer.
Yeah, well, Santa never brings me anything good. Last year I got a rock.
Well, that's because you have to get on the good list.
What?
The good list!
What's the good list?
I'm about to show you Ben! Hit me! Charlie Brown, grab your mic. School's in session. How's everybody feeling tonight? Let me hear you. Let me hear you say, yeah! Yeah! That's right. Can't pass, Spirit, can't pass! Hit me!
Come on. Gotta get on with this. Yeah. Come on, get it going now. Aye.
Going down the chimney, it's like it's all hung out. We're good little boys and girls, know what it's all about. Wake up morning, open up my keys up. If you got the holiday spirit, you're gonna get on the good list and stop. Come on.
But where are all those people always looking for a hand?
No sweat, we did the Troubies band. Gotta get on the good list. Get on the good list. We gotta get on the good list. Get on the good list. Here we go.
He knows when you are sleeping. He knows when you're awake. He knows if you've been good or bad, so he good for goodness sake.
Get on the good list.
Come on. Stop that now. Get it now, Santa. Yeah!
Santa Claus, ladies and gentlemen.
Now my smile's getting bigger, and I ain't got blues. And I got my good friend Linus, and he's showing me the moves. Come on, but no matter how I try, I just can't get it right. Show 'em all. I got no one when I'm alone to get me through the night. We gotta get on the good list. Get on the good list. I gotta get on the good list. Get on the good list. Here we go.
Gotta walk in the big old circle now. Come on, get it. Go.
Get your man. It's hot in this head, y'all.
Look at this head, y'all. He got a big old foam head on.
Hey, man. Charlie Brown, you gotta be cool. Do this. Go.
Well, Linus, see what Santa left you in your stocking.
Hopefully some oxygen. Oh, oxygen!
I see what I got. Hey, Rock! Nobody sent me a Christmas card either. I already know nobody likes me. Why do we have to have a holiday season to emphasize it?
Hi, Linus.
I thought you were Patty.
Marcy, have you ever heard of something called personal space?
No, sir.
Hey, thank you for the Christmas card you sent me, Marcy. sarcasm when you hear it? God.
Why are you so down, Chuck? 'Tis the season to be jolly, right, Marcy?
La 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 la, sir.
Oh, you guys, see if you can catch snowflakes on your tongue. It's super fun.
I wouldn't try to catch those snowflakes on your tongue. They're made out of a mixture of soap and chemicals and shot from a really loud machine way up there.
I think I'll take my chances, Aaron Brockovich. Marcy, what are you doing?
Flash forward, Peppermint Patty Reinhardt and Marcy, last name unknown. Fast friends all growing up and inseparable into adulthood. They ended up, as everyone knew they would, living together as a lesbian couple.
Bono Jr.
Latecomers! Latecomers! Wow, these people are real happy about that, too. Well, you walked into the theater a little bit after 8. We hope you found a parking spot. Dinner and wine was great. But you missed the opening number and a lot of the character exposition, but that's okay, cause it's clouds in your coffee, clouds in your coffee, and you're so late. You probably think the song is about you. You're so late. You probably think the song is about you. Don't you? Don't you? We're glad you're here. Back to the play.
Bono Jr., as I was saying, honey, use your inside voice in the grocery store.
Wait a second. Which one of you is my mommy?
I am. We'll talk about it when you're older, Bono Jr. Marcy, are you still upset with me for scratching your Katie Lang CD?
Yeah. It was a gift from Ellen and Portia.
Okay, I'm sorry, all right? We just hurry up. We're gonna miss the L word.
Fine.
Bono Jr., have you picked out your favorite cereal yet?
I still haven't found what I'm looking for.
Man, you see the elasticity of that neck.
Honey, are you okay? Look, it's Rosie O'Donnell!
Fancy meeting you here at the Wild Oats. Hey, Rosie, how about replacing Anne Heche in our hiking group? Come on, you know I march to my own beat.
Oh, Rosie, you're in a league of your own!
Man, that was a lot of lesbian references in a short amount of time, wasn't it? Lesbians and drag queens. Good, wholesome family entertainment.
See you later, boys. Don't think too much. All work and no play makes Chuck Brown a dull boy.
But he's already a dull boy, sir.
I know, Marcy. It's a figure of speech, all right? Hey, you want to play some catch?
Well, I've been wondering, how come you always wear your sandals out in the snow, sir?
Well, these are all I own, Marcy. In every animated special, every comic strip, every drawing, I'm wearing these. I love them, and I have them in 12 colors, all brown.
I'm sure the brown brings out the blue in your eyes.
Marcy?
I've been looking for you, big brother. Oh, hey, Linus. Hey, Dennis. Can we have Linus over for dinner tonight? But Dennis, you said we could have a slumber party. You said we could Fine. Excuse me. Anyway, hi, Linus.
Sally loves the green pumpkin.
You're not gonna get me with that. Look, fabric softener. Hey, big brother. 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 There's a big brother. Big Hi, yes, let's place a room for a big brother with a side of big brother, extra big brother, please.
Sally. Use the force to stay in character, Sally.
Get back to the plane, you must.
Big brother. I said a B-I-G. B-R-O-T-H-E-R. I almost couldn't spell big brother. Oh no, big brother. Big brother.
Let's bring out my dancing girls.
Yeah! Oh, that's right! I said it 1, 2, 3, that's right, big brother. You better write this down. You better tell Santa Claus. I want some hot pants. Yeah, I want hot pants for Christmas. Write it down, brother. Hot pants. I want hot pants. Don't need a hat. And I don't like cats. I want a saxophone because I ain't that girl from The Simpsons. I don't need new clothes.
name, Miss Teen South Carolina Sally Brown. How will hot pants change the world?
I personally believe that hot pants will change for everywhere, like such as in the Asian and the Arab countries, for such as all the children and such as. Thank you.
Thank you, Sally Brown. And now it's time for everyone's favorite game show, Deal or No Deal. Sally, one of these briefcases contains your hot pants. Which one do you choose?
How about number 4?
Number 4 is yours. Now you must open 2 cases.
Okay, how about number 2?
Number 2, open the case. Oh, High School Musical on DVD. You didn't win that. Which other case?
How about number 1?
Number 1, open the case. Oh, new socks and underwear. No big deal there. Who likes getting that crap, right? Hey, there's Frosty the Banker. What's the deal? Yeah. The banker's offering you a new bicycle. Deal or no deal, Sally? Hey, guys. Deal? All right, now do you want to keep your case or trade for the last remaining case?
I think I'll trade. Stick with mine.
Well, let's see what you didn't win. Open the case. Oh, there's your hot pants. What did you win? Goat cheese, Sally. You're the big loser tonight on Deal or No Deal. Sally Brown, how do you feel?
Hot pants.
Sally didn't get her hot pants that Christmas or any other Christmas. But what if we were to jump into our flash-forward time machine? We just might find that Sally's outsmarted them all and found a profession where she can finally enjoy her hot pants.
So what do you want to eat? Maybe you want some hot wings? How about a hot dog? How about a hot tamale? How about a hot pot? How about a hot cake? I can make it hot here. I'm making it hot.
They just want to take your picture, yeah?
What do you want to eat? Hot wings! Good acting. Order up!
Man, 3 girls alone at Hooters. I want to party with them. But no one ever told Sally those aren't hot pants. They're dolphin shorts.
I think, man, you're the only person I know who can raise a cloud of dust in a snowstorm.
Oh, I like to call it essence of pen. It kind of lets the ladies know I've arrived. But enough about me, Charlie Brown. What do you think of my snowman? I think he's quite dignified.
Flash forward, Pig Pen, the lovable from afar member of the Peanuts gang. He's stinky stanky. There's a boogie in his hanky. But what sort of a dirty job is there in store for Pig Pen?
Hi, I'm Mike Pigpen Rowe, and this is Dirty Jobs. On tonight's episode, we're going to show you how to take a cow's temperature. Without a thermometer.
Man, that's one lucky cow.
Help me build my snowman, Charlie Brown.
No, I'd probably just make him depressed. Maybe I'll go see if the doctor's in.
Okay, Captain Buzzkill. I guess I'll just see you later.
Sad shape. I didn't take my Ritalin this morning and I've been...
Wait a minute. Before you begin, I must ask that you pay in advance. 5 cents, please. Right. Boy, what a sound! Nickels, nickels, nickels. How I love the sound of clanking nickels.
Flash forward to Lucy Van Pelt's. In Lucy's future, she's obsessed with the nickel and her job as a satellite radio self-help talk show host.
I'm Lucy Van Pelt on KNKLSK Nichols. Nickels, nickels, nickels all the time. I want to thank my guests this week. Jack Nicholson, Nicolette Sheridan, Mike Nichols, and Nickelback. Tonight, my special guest, Christy McGunigle. You look good, girl.
Thank you.
So tell me, what's been up?
Not a lot.
Apparently, only 8 of you even remember Christy McGunigle. Now back to our story.
All right. What are your troubles?
Actually, Lucy, my trouble is Christmas. I just don't understand it. Instead of feeling happy, I feel sort of let down.
Well, the mere fact that you realize you need help indicates that you're not too far gone. I think we better pinpoint your fears. If we can figure out what you're afraid of, we can label it. Are you afraid of responsibility? If If you are, then you have hypergeophobia.
I don't think that's quite it.
Are you afraid of cats?
The Pets or the musical?
Either one. Well, if you are, then you have alloridophasia.
Laverne DeFazio?
How about staircases? If you're afraid of staircases, you have climacophobia. Or maybe you have jephorobia, which is the fear of crossing bridges. Or maybe you have bridgeophobia, which is the fear of Jeff and Bo Bridges. Or maybe you have pantophobia. Do you think you have pantophobia?
What's pantophobia?
The fear of the band going.
No, that's not it. I'm afraid that no matter what I do, it'll never be good enough.
I understand. Try coming at it from the woman's side. Always subservient to the man. Man always telling the woman what to do. Go get my mic stand.
Okay.
This is a man's world. This is a man's world. Ooh, would it be nothing without a woman or girl? See, man made the cars to take us over the road. Man made the train to carry the heavy, heavy load. Man made the electric lights to take us out of the dark. Man made a spill on his t-shirt, and guess who did his wash? But it's a man's world. Without a woman or a girl. Oh yeah. Come on, Robert, play it for the people. Come on. Without a woman or a girl. Oh yeah, it's a man. What? Yeah, yeah.
Marcy, you can sing.
Thanks, Charlie Brown. Listen, you need to get yourself involved in some kind of Christmas project.
Okay.
How would you like to be the director of our Christmas play?
Me? You want me to be the director of the Christmas play?
Sure, Charlie Brown. We need a director and you need involvement. And we've got everything you need. We've got musicians, animals, a shepherd, and we've even got a Christmas queen.
Get up.
Get up.
Anyway, I'll meet you down at the auditorium. But for now, the doctor is out.
The doctor is out. The doctor is out. But the doghouse is
Hey, what are you doing? Thanks, Scooby. True meaning of Christmas. When money, money, money. Spectacular, super colossal lights and display contest. Lights and display contest? Oh no, my own doggone commercial.
Knick-knack, paddywhack, give the dog his own flash. Forward, Snoopy. Where would Snoopy be when the kids have all grown up and left home for good?
What's everybody? Ghost of Christmas yet to come. Tell me, is this a sign of things that may be or that will be? Tell me the tiny tale will live. Christmas carol for you. It's my Irish Scrooge for some reason.
That is messed up, guys. Messed up.
You can talk?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I figured why should Brian from Family Guy have all the fun? Another cartoon dog thing? Hey, sorry about the whole commercialism at Christmas thing, but I got hungry mouths to feed.
What hungry mouths?
What, you didn't get my Christmas card?
You sent me a Christmas card?
No. But if I did, it would have told you that Woodstock and I tied the knot in Vegas last year.
Woodstock? I thought Woodstock was a boy.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I was confused about a few things, and one night we had a crying game in reverse moment, and boom, I got a bird's eye view. I don't even know what that means. Come on out here, honey. Say hi to Charlie Brown. She's a little moody. I have to apologize. There she is. We got a McNugget in the fryer, too. Hey, now, hey, meet the kids. Meet my boy Snoop Stock and my girl Woodpea. Inappropriate with me. Shout for the
Hey, that is not what Charles Darwin intended right there. Hey, but it's cool that we made it between species.
What are you guys doing down there? Besides stealing focus. Hey! Hey, that whole species thing, don't tell her. She thinks I'm a bird dog. Now you see why we gotta win the big lights and display contest? It's all about the paycheck, Charlie Brown. Woodstock, go sing like a bird, babe. We about to break it down right here. Yeah. Yeah. We got to get paid. Got to get that paycheck. Yeah. My name is Snoopy. Sometimes I act loopy. I had a bad sausage and I'm feeling kind of poopy. My favorite kind of dog would have to be a cutie. My favorite old-time TV comic would be Sail Soupy. But all of that is besides the point. So sit back, relax, and light up your imagination. I'm telling y'all, we got to make the rent. Cause my bones are gone and my kibble's all been spent. You know things are bad and that life is hard. Cause we had to return to Charlie Brown's backyard. Now we're all cramped, places damn. Can't even buy a damn kerosene lamp. Cause they don't take food stamps. Scraping and scrapping and clawing just to get by. Trying to save up enough for Woodpea's new eye. I got to provide for my kids and my wife. Nothing been the same since I lost my gig with that light.
What's up? About to roll, yo. So sit back and hit me low, yo. Where my woman go, nothing wrong, running beach bricks. My husband don't take showers, but that's at least cooking clean all day, and I want to appreciate it. I gave 30,000 every week since I've been in. All I wanted was a 9 to 5 life, but now I'm in the ghetto, rolling in the light. With my kids misbehaved, they get nervous 'cause they know I know the name of
To call child service.
I hate going to lie, but I get down to this bird, yes I.
off the old knock.
Yo, my name is Snoop Stock. Here comes Buffalo. I'm also known as a tornado.
He's a tornado. You better watch out or someone will come drop a house on you.
I got an eye for an ear and a nose for a mouth. I live with my family in this dollhouse. Sister, mom, and dad, and the cat. Oh snap! I think the cat had a heart attack. I don't know karate, but I know it's crazy. I'm a little OCD, yeah, you know me. Sis and me, lead the freak army. I'm tired of eating trash, I wish I had a stash. I love to wear good ass, it's time for me to crash.
Now my girl's up, and she ain't no fool, cause she figured out a way to recycle her drool. So chill out, y'all, as she's taught to flow. But I'm telling everybody, keep your expectations low. Get low, I get low, I get come on with me.
My name is Gwen.
You got this, baby.
Let's go.
Yeah, my name is Black Pete, not Tweety or Lassie. You better not mistake me because I ain't that classy. That dog got hurt. It's faded absurd. My arms and legs are obscure. But don't call me a nerd just because my right eye's blurred. I don't want to be cured because what is the word?
So that's our little story, sad the truth. We hope in some way we have appealed to you, because we have. And what matters, heck, that's why we gotta win the contest and the big paycheck. Yeah. We are out here. Scooby Dog Ball in the house. Going on stage to make a big change. Yeah.
I've got to get to the school auditorium and direct the Christmas play.
Yes! Franklin! That is awesome scene change music!
Thanks, Lucy. Are you sure it's not too much?
It's perfect!
Oh, great.
Flash forward Franklin, the token black kid. He's the reason they were able to call it the Peanuts Gang. I didn't write that. Oh wait, yes I did. Franklin was used sparingly in the animated specials, but was always cool. Let's check in with the Franklin of the future to see how much he's changed.
Pretty much the same. I just got a beard now. For the ladies.
See? Always cool.
All right, quiet everyone. Our director will be here any minute, and then we'll start rehearsal.
Director? What director?
Charlie Brown.
Well, then who's Garry K. Marshall?
I have no idea.
Lucy, Charlie Brown, our director, we're doomed.
This will be the worst Christmas play ever.
Yeah, I mean, come on, come.
Oh, here you go.
Ladies and gentlemen, our director, Charlie Brown.
All right, people. Due to the shortage of time, I'll keep my directions simple. If I make a slashing motion across my throat, it means cut the scene short. It's a wrap. If I make a revolving motion with my hand, it means pick up the tempo. You're sucking. If I fall asleep, wake me when it's funny. Here you go, Lucy. Hand out the scripts.
The role of Mary will be played by Marcy.
What? You what? Why is she Mary? She can't be Mary. Mary never wore oversized John Lennon glasses.
Can I borrow your sandals, sir?
Oh, is that why you were so interested in my sandals earlier, Marcy? Et tu, Marcy, et tu! Not a big Shakespeare crowd tonight. Except for that girl in the second row. Hey, you for the rest of the night. Lucy, hear me out. You are about to give the lead girl part to Oko No-No here.
No, sir.
What other...
Honey, you're the innkeeper.
Wait, Lucy, everybody hates the innkeeper. The guy who tells them there's no room in the inn. There's no room in the inn! Turn those donkeys around and get the heck out of here! The guy is an idiot. Plus, the innkeeper never gets reviewed. He's a bad guy, Lucy.
He's super bad, sir.
Yeah, he's super
He
bad.
has a very important line.
Really?
Yeah, and it's very well written, too. One of the best.
Oh, okay. Okay, great. Well, then I'll play the innkeeper. But is it all right if I play like a pirate? Yeah, like a pirate with one leg whose only friend is a bird who inherited the inn from his great uncle Jurgen. But you see, the inn is not really an inn at all. No, it is a front for an illegal gold counterfeiting operation. Okay, now I've narrowed the name of down to 3 options. First of all, the come on in. Next, the urine. Finally, my personal favorite, the fallopian. There's no rooms in this inn, it's just a bunch of hallways. Ladies, explain that to the guys. What do you think, Chuck?
Yeah, sure, okay.
Thank you. This has been so productive for me, everybody. Thank you all. Where's my script? Snoopy, drop my script, Snoopy. Snoopy, drop my no, I did not say Snoopy, drop my script. Snoopy, drop it. Get it out of your mouth. Move harder. Here, come on. No, do not put your no. Blow on it. Blow. Hey, you get no.
Despite my outward appearance, I shall try to portray a clean Joseph.
Thank you. Franklin, you're the funky shepherd.
Funky shepherd. Every year it's the same. I'm always the funky shepherd. Can't I play like a wise man or something?
Well, which one would you want to be?
Well, that's easy. Condoleezza Rice.
Oh, Franklin. Okay, Snoopy, you and your brood will be all the animals in the play. Okay, moving on.
Moving on. All right, we'll take it for the innkeeper series. The innkeeper will enter with Joseph and action.
I'm sorry, Chuck. I can't go on, Chuck. There's too much dust in the air. It's starting to affect my instrument. And my instrument is all half, Chuck. I'm sorry, I can't do it.
What do you suggest we do, Patty?
We've got to clean this guy up.
Wait, what?
Hit it, boys.
It's time to get you clean.
We're gonna get you clean.
You smell like,
Come here, dude.
if you know what I mean. And it's a drag. Hickman needs a brand new bag.
Don't you give up hope. Now let me introduce you to my good friend Soap. And now before we gag, Pigpen gets a brand new bag.
It's working fine. They're using Windex, a little 409. Then lather up, she can't wait. That boy got whiskers, and he's only 8.
Come here, sister. Pigman's getting in the swing. He's looking happy. And I think he's gonna sing. He ain't wearing rags.
Hey people, I'm picking fans. Ladies, I'm a brand new man.
He's a brand new man.
Now what I do is music too. And I'm giddy 'cause I smell just like he did.
Just like he did it.
And I won't go stag, 'cause Pigpen's got a brand new bag. Woo!
Come on now, here go now. Look out now, ladies man. Look out.
I won't go stag, 'cause Pigpen's got a brand new bag.
All right, people, let's continue. it right now? It's hot, though.
Linus!
I'm Linus, this is Lucy.
Hi. Linus!
Yeah!
You've got to get rid of that blanket. And here, memorize these lines.
You memorize these lines. Why should I have to memorize this so quickly? Why should I be put through such agony? Give me one more reason why you have to do this.
I'll give you 5 good reasons.
Oh! Oh! Don't! Wait! Yeah? Oh, good reasons. Not only is Christmas getting too commercial, it's too dangerous.
And get rid of that stupid blanket. What's a Christmas shepherd gonna look like holding a stupid blanket like that?
This is one Christmas shepherd who's going to keep this trusty blanket. Besides, you wouldn't hit Superman, would you? You wouldn't hit E.T., would you? You wouldn't hit Aladdin, would you? A whole new world. Don't you dare close your eyes. Do you trust me? Well, would ya? Oh! Nobody's home.
Febreze delivery.
What? Oh! I can't believe you hit me.
No, guys, we're okay. This is a song here.
Hey, Sally, come here.
Heart.
What do you want her for?
She's gonna be your wife.
Isn't he the cutest thing? He has the nicest sense of humor.
Why does Sally have to play my wife?
I thought you had a crush on her.
Can Marcy play my wife instead?
What? What did you just say, Linus Van Pelt? What'd you say about Marcy, huh? What'd you say, Marcy? Like, can you just move your head for 1 second? Why'd you say Marcy like that? What's Marcy got that I haven't got? Besides a hormonal imbalance. I get it. You think Marcy's hot. You like her look. But you know what, Linus? You ain't never gonna have this! But you know what? I'm fine with that. I said I'm fine with that! And leave Brittany alone!
All right, enough of this foolishness. We have got to get on with our play.
That's right, Charlie Brown. Let's keep this moving.
Yeah.
What about my part?
What?
What about the Christmas Queen, huh?
Oh, yeah.
You gonna let all this beauty go to waste?
Oh, no.
Fellas, I'm ready to get up and do my thing.
Hey!
I want to get into it, man, you know. Like a Christmas queen, man. Moving duty, you know. Can I count it off? 1, 2, 3, 4. Get up,
Get on up,
get up.
get on up,
This is my thing.
get on up,
I'm the Christmas queen.
get on up,
Get up,
get on up,
get up.
get on up,
This is my thing.
get on up.
is.
Don't wrinkle.
Seriously, people, I'm really not that big to put the crown on my neck because I'm the Christmas queen. Get up now.
Get on up.
This is my thing.
Get on up.
I'm the Christmas queen.
Get on up.
That's right. Let's
Get on up.
Should we take it to the bridge?
Take it to the bridge.
Should we take it to the bridge?
Get over to there.
Should we take it to the bridge?
Oh, you better now.
Take it to the bridge.
Here we go, man. Here we go.
Oh, Charlie Brown.
Oh, yeah.
How about a game of football?
Oh, yeah. You got this, Charlie Brown. You got this, baby. This is all of you, Charlie Brown. Kick that football, punch that ball up. Charlie Brown. Get on up, Charlie Brown. Get up. Oh, Charlie Brown, get up.
That's right. Let's take it to the bridge.
Take it to the bridge.
No, bring that bridge to me.
Take it to the bridge.
Bring that bridge to me.
Bring it down.
I'm the queen. I want the bridge, so bring this bridge to me, okay? You do think I'm beautiful, don't you, Charlie Brown?
Oh, God.
You didn't answer me right away. If you'd really thought I was beautiful, you would have spoken right up. I know when I'm being insulted. I know when I'm being insulted.
Good grief! Schroeder, will you set the mood for the first scene, please?
Flash forward, Schroeder. I've applied an eyebrow directly to my eyelid. Schroeder's flash forward is not from the faint heart. For his fall from grace was long and hard. The happy days of music hall concerts and recitals have long since given way to the dank and desperate rinky-dink speakeasies of Pachanga.
Morning, Pachanga! There, I just flew in. Man, my arm's tired. Yo! What? I guess I wasn't right. That's pretty good. Oh, excuse me. What's brown and sits on a piano bench?
I don't know.
Beethoven's last movement. Oh! Thank you. I love you guys too. I love you too. But seriously, folks, seriously. Why did Beethoven get rid of all of his chickens?
I don't know.
Because they kept saying, "Bark, bark." I just threw up in my mouth. I got a song for you, lovely people. I always hated those kids. I am not an animal. I'm a human being. You're my only friend. Oh,
I find it interesting that two of the bigger reactions tonight were the bad Beethoven jokes we stole from the internet. Now back to our story.
And action!
Sure. Okay, well, I wrote something earlier on my break at Papoose. Let me get it out of my pocket. Better use my good hand. This is very personal. It's very real. It's the first time I've ever done it in public. Who am I? Question mark! I am thunder! I am rain! I am pure cane sugar from Hawaii, grown in the sun, grown in the sun! A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P! P, 5, 4, 5, Ow! Oh, mi amor, no es bueno! No es bueno, mi amor, no! Porque entraba en la biblioteca aeropuerto, no! No, ¿me entiendes? Yo quiero Taco Bell, ¿ah? Rosebud!
I found somewhere warm and dry for us to sleep tonight.
As long as it's dry, I have you.
What are you doing? Charlie Brown, why are there two Marys?
All right, that's it. What's going on here?
I don't know, sir.
Stop that.
Who are you talking to, sir?
Sally, is that you?
No. It's me, Mercy, sir.
No, I'm Mercy.
Mercy.
Sally, why are you all up on my grill? Do you really think you can say everything I'm going to say? Just say it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6, 7, 9, try it. Do it. A, B, C, D, E, F, P, Q, L, M, T, G.
What are you doing, Sally?
I'm fighting for my man! And leave Jamie Lynn alone!
Please. Let's take a break.
Take 5, people! 5! What are you going to work on next, Charlie Brown?
You decide. I'm going to go outside and have a smoke. I mean, get some fresh air.
Hey, we need a Christmas tree. That's it. You get the Christmas tree and I'll handle the crowd.
All right, I'll take Pigpen with me. Come on.
Get the biggest aluminum tree you can find. Maybe paint it pink, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, and do something right for a change, Chuck. And hey, I've grown bored with the pirate. I have a completely new idea for the innkeeper. 2 words. Beekeeper. Or maybe that's 1 word. I don't know, it's 1 or 2 words, Chuck.
Well, I guess we better concentrate on finding a nice Christmas tree.
Okay.
Maybe you should check over there.
Oh, check it out, blue plaid.
No.
Purple?
Nah.
Hey, something says we should get this one.
No way. Oh, look. This little green one here seems to need a home.
I don't know, Charlie Brown. Don't you remember what Lucy said?
Get the biggest aluminum tree you can find. Maybe paint it pink, okay?
I'm not sure this little tree fits the Christmas spirit.
Well, I don't care. I'm going to take it home and decorate it. It'll be perfect for our play. Besides, I think it needs me.
Sally!
What?
I like you for who you are. I just said all those things about Marcy because I was deflecting.
What's deflecting?
I don't know. Everybody knows Marcy's as gay as an Easter parade. I'm just shy.
Really?
Yeah,
So you like me?
of course. Well, in a way that a 7.5-year-old boy can like a 6.5-year-old girl.
I'm 6 3/4.
Even better.
right. I shouldn't have gotten a stupid tree. Everything I do turns into a disaster. I guess I really don't know what Christmas is all about. Isn't there anybody who knows what Christmas is all about?
Sure, Charlie Brown. I can tell you what Christmas is all about. Lights, please. And there are the same country shepherds abiding in the field, keeping watch over their flock by night below, when an angel of night came upon them, and they were so afraid. But the angel said, "Fear not, for behold, I bring you great tidings of joy, which will be to all people. And there shall be a sign unto you, for you shall find the babe wrapped in swaddling clothes, lying in a manger." And then suddenly, with the angel, there was a multitude of heavenly hosts praising God and saying, "Glory to God on the highest, and on earth peace and goodwill towards men." And that's what Christmas is all about, Charlie Brown. Unless you're a Jew.
Linus is right. I'm not going to let all that commercialism ruin my Christmas. I'm going to decorate this tree and you'll all see it'll be perfect for our play. Just wait and see if it'll Oh no! I killed it!
Maybe just give it a hernia.
No, it's dead. Everything I touch gets ruined.
I never thought it was a bad tree. Not a bad tree at all, really. Maybe it just needs love.
And some decorations. And some people to help us decorate it.
How about you guys? Ice cream.
Those things aren't free for nothing.
We need to.
I know.
Christmas time is here. If you suspend your disbelief, happiness and cheer.
One girl, the children call their favorite time of year.
She stepped on her camera.
Charlie Brown is a blockhead, but he did get a nice tree.
Hey, what's going on here?
Merry Christmas, Charlie Brown!
Charlie Brown, how do you feel?
I feel good.
How do you feel?
I feel really good.
How do you feel?
Wow! I feel good.
You feel good?
I never thought that I would now.
Never thought that you would now.
I feel good.
You feel good?
I never knew that I could now.
Never knew that you could now.
So good. Good, so good. So good. Got you. I feel nice.
You feel nice.
Like sugar and spice.
Sugar and spice.
I feel nice.
It feels nice.
Like sugar and spice.
Sugar and spice.
free. Think it's free because I got a good tree now. You got a good tree now. I feel free. Think it's free because everybody likes me. Everybody likes me. So free, so good. I got you. So good. So good. I got you. Whoa, so good. So good. I got you.
Material. the plastic bubble, the man in the penalty box, our musical director and the drummer, Mr. Heinly up there. Filling in on bass tonight, Rick Barrio on the bass. Let me fucking Rick, come on. Yeah. We got some keyboard on that. Dre Gibson on the keys. Come on, man. Playing the role of Franklin and the guitar, Corey Ruffin tonight. Yeah. Here we go, come on. Keep it going, come on. Keep going now. Oh, yeah. All right. Over here we got the horn section. Oh, yeah. And on the trombone, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Dennis Giron. Oh, yeah! The man in the middle, looking much too serious. I fear me, I get all no! Yeah. All right, don't have an aneurysm, all right? On the saxophone, last but not least, Dr. Robert Mark. Come on, Doc. Yeah. Go, go. Woo. Ladies and gentlemen, the Troubadour Orchestra. Yeah. We'd like to ask those of you on the stage to please return to the safety and comfort of your seats. For the safety and comfort of all of us, I think. Here we go, come on. Oh yeah, beautiful. Thanks for coming up, everybody. I don't think we were insured for all that. Woo. Yeah, hey man. Hey man. Hey man. Hit me 2 times. Hit me 2 times. Hit me. Woo. Hey man. Hit me 3 times, man. Hit me. Hit me. Woo. 4 times. Come on. Come on, man. Hit me 4 times. Woo. 5. Hit me 5 times on the quick and then quit it. We gotta let these people go home. Hit me 5 times. Hit me. Hit me. That's our show. Ready now. Here we are. Oh, yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, oh, yeah. Yeah, thank you so much, guys. Baby, you all right? Baby, you okay? I'm sorry, everybody. Hold on a second. Oh, now? Ladies and gentlemen, is there a doctor in the house? Woodstock is giving birth to our 3rd child. It's too late. It's a boy. His name's P-Wood. There he goes. Oh, baby. You did it, baby. You did it. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt the standing ovation you were all giving us. Oh, yeah. Thank you so much. Happy New Year, everybody. Man. Keep going now. Oh, yeah.
Sulprizio.